Fred, thanks for joining me here at NRF Big Show 2024. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us about the PayPair marketplace, an amazing platform. That you're the senior marketplace manager for that, right?
Yes.
Can you tell our listeners about the marketplace, PayPair marketplace?
Absolutely, yeah. Thanks, Tom. Great to see you. I know we've had many meetings on Zoom, so it's great to finally see you in person. Yeah, PayPair is super exciting. So I've been on the team about a year. I was previously at Miracle, a company you know well. So I was at Miracle a couple of years and decided to make the leap over to the client side, the operator side, and really roll my sleeves up and actually launch a marketplace. The genesis of PayPair was really our parent company, Tire Agent. So Tire Agent is our main company, car tires and wheels, and we built that all internally and launched that, and in about 5 years we've basically seen 36x growth on that, so we've grown very rapidly into a major company now.
Amazing growth.
And the business model, or the hypothesis for PayPair, was basically we've seen all the success in financing car tires and wheels, which represents a small piece of the total available market for financed household products. The largest single chunk of that pie is furniture and appliances, so why don't we dip our toes into those waters? And that was kind of the idea behind launching PayPair.
Great business model and a great segment to go into. Something that's really unique that PayPair offers the consumer is some unique financing opportunities. It's actually something we write about in our new book, Marketplace Monetization. A little plug there. Could you tell the listeners about the financing options that PayPair offers?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're still in early days, so we're about 3 months since launch. We have 4 lender partners on the site right now. And our goal is to really emulate what we're doing on Tire Agent, which is to approve a majority of our customers who come on the site. I mean, car tires are getting more expensive, home products, appliances, mattresses, they're all getting more expensive and really straining household budgets. So what we're going after is the average consumer be able to come on our site. Maybe they're not considered prime, they're kind of in that non-prime space. A lot of them, maybe they don't have a credit card, or they don't have access to a credit card, so our goal is to get those consumers approved where they're sort of a forgotten about consumer as far as Amazon and Walmart and the major marketplace sites. So through our lending partners, we really offer, through one application, you can get approved multiple offers with the goal of finding one that works for you, both through LTO as well as buy now, pay later.
Hey, BNPL is a great solution, and you have a lot of different options there. You described yourself as a multi-sided marketplace with product and financing options.
Absolutely, yeah. It's I think it's very interesting to be, since I went from Miracle working with many different marketplaces to being on the client side, it's interesting because, like we spoke about earlier, it's basically a dual-sided marketplace where obviously we have a marketplace of products and of sellers, but our goal is to have an expansive marketplace of financing options. So again, that one application driving multiple offers, so consumers can really find that financing optionality that works for their budget and really have a broad cross-section, not just of products, but also as well ways to pay for the products.
Yeah, great. Fintech embedded finance is a great opportunity for a lot of marketplaces that really aren't taking advantage of that, and you're doing that from the very beginning. And it provides a great value to the consumer, enabling them to purchase home goods that they otherwise may not be able to access. Exactly,
yeah. We've seen great traction with it, and I think that what kind of surprised me coming over to PayPair is that the non-prime segment is actually a majority of the country. So more than 50% of the country is considered in that non-prime space, and they're largely forgotten about by, again, the Amazons, the Walmarts. So I think there's a very large market potential there.
And you scaled quickly. Of course, the marketplace model is asset light and very nimble and able to scale very quickly. Can you tell us about the number of SKUs and sellers?
Absolutely. So my background, half my time when I was at Miracle was on the seller recruitment team, which is a huge, I think, benefit of what Miracle offers to us being a client is within less than a year, we've been able to launch now with close to 45 sellers and close to 100,000 SKUs on the site, which is remarkable. And I think that if we went with another technology provider other than Miracle, you don't get that same seller ecosystem. That's a huge value add of what you get from Miracle, is that kind of turnkey, pre-vetted seller who already knows the Miracle infrastructure, how to use it, They know the marketplace model. They know how to handle customer service. There's very little hand-holding necessary. So with one onboarding person and one seller recruiting person, we're able to amass this large base of sellers that is growing rapidly.
Yeah, that's amazing. And compared to the old school model of first-party inventory, where you have to do your own sourcing contracts, negotiating deals, onboarding, importing catalogs with cryptic 40-character descriptions, and doing all the merchandising for 100,000 products, you would definitely not be doing that with one person or two people.
Exactly, and that's the other value out of Miracle is the Miracle Catalog Manager. Like I was just talking to Jeff about how much value it adds, and it's kind of like this. I don't want to say hidden, but it's not really it's a little bit buried in Miracle, and if you're not in the weeds with Miracle in the day-to-day, you don't really fully appreciate how much MCM makes a difference, because we have multiple sellers obviously uploading sometimes the same UPC, and the brains in MCM, how it's able to kind of merge those different product data sheets into one best quality data sheet. Like that kind of magic that goes on in the background is very important as far as what the consumer sees on the website.
Yeah, and Miracle is really the pioneer in leveraging AI for that catalog harmonization, mapping categories, mapping attributes, value pairs with MCM. It's great, essentially like a PIM, product information management for a marketplace. Very powerful tool.
Exactly, yeah, and it helps us be relatively asset light, and again, launch the site in a quick time with minimal need for building out all these different infrastructure pieces, having an expansive stack of all these different platforms that have to talk to each other. We're able to put it together relatively simply.
Yeah, great solution, and we've really enjoyed working with you and your team. Anything else you want to say to wrap up about PayPair?
Just go to PayPair.com. See what we have available for offerings. I think that we're seeing a lot of traction, and we're certainly looking for new sellers all the time. So any sellers in the home product space, we'd love to have you aboard. Again, part of me coming from Miracle and working with a lot of sellers at Miracle, I made sure that our terms and conditions as far as sellers are we want to offer a great customer experience, but we also know the concerns of sellers and what's important for sellers. So we try to strike that balance where we're seller friendly and customer friendly, and really not too much on any one side.
And do sellers have to be on Miracle Connect, or that's optional?
That's optional. Certainly a large number of our sellers have come from Miracle Connect, but we do have an onboarding team, and we're more than happy to introduce someone to the Miracle product and how to onboard using it if they need more assistance in that. If it's new to them, we can offer that.
Excellent. So for those that aren't familiar, PayPair is PayPair.com.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Fred.
Great.
Appreciate
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.